Some days are for money, some days are for knowledge, some days are for mind shift. Which one are you here for right now? What are you programmed for right now? Ask and it shall be given unto you. Say all three. Okay. So where should we start from? We're going to learn. We're going to get to understand our automation, how we can attract money through our investing. And in between, there may be some mind shifts. So I've done a lot of mind shifts. Even my own mind has shifted. Okay. I've done a lot of mind shifts since the event, since the pre-launch. I've been mind shifting you guys. Even my own mind is shifted. It needs to. So you guys calm down. All right, calm down. So that I want to shift my mind to space. Okay. But it's a blessing. It's a blessing. We are going tonight to. I want to welcome each and everyone. I'm waiting for one thing before I kickstart. I need to have it. Just a moment. I need to have it. Just a moment. Okay. So I think okay. So let me. Okay. So I think for you guys that are here on the call that I made co-hosts, help me admit the other people. So tonight we're going to be dealing in the event I was supposed to have a place for the automation, but I didn't really talk about it, which I'm going to be sharing now. So let's start with the money first, right? Let's start with the money first. So before we go there, let me, I always do something. There's something I know how to do. The only way I get to make people, this is not for everyone. And this is not a product for maybe more, somehow, maybe a greater part of me thinks you guys are not prepared for the money yet. I don't know. Maybe subconsciously, I feel many of you are not prepared for the money yet because of the distraction that is happening. So I feel the automatic system that is running me is running your needs rather than run your wants. So I've had several meetings that I said I would communicate the automation, but somehow the meeting gets to end and I'm not communicating the automation. Okay. And that is unlike me. If I'm intentional about something, it happens. But it means my true self, there's a part of my true self, and I'll say why. Okay. Everybody to me right now, if you're here in this place, you are like it's either your family or you're trying to be family. And I treat family. I treat you like mine. I treat you like I treat myself. You see this space, success is inevitable when you get right. So I don't have to get you chasing after money. I just have to get you to understand that there is no chase, there is discovery. So if you focus more on discovery, you find out that you're wasting too much energy trying to chase. Am I making sense? So whether you do it now, whether you get understanding now, because a lot of people have done things that they would do and get results that did it the wrong time with the wrong mindset and they didn't get result. And it ends up looking like it's not a good product. But guess what? It was all about the person. So I've tend to always be careful too. But I'm going to share this because we launched. And I'm doing it from the perspective of this is all about us in our launch. Everybody knows about our new product. Everybody knows about 3 tiers of products from our free channel access, our app access, and the direct team membership and mentorship access. Now we talked about our pricing. We talked about our giveaways, which we've been doing. And one of the things that is remaining, okay, and I've also showed you guys in between the classes what we do within our classes and our trainings, and deep dive into our mentorship coaching system. But one thing we've not done, all right, is I've not been able to allow you guys. How can you get your money to work for you? Okay. Okay, so I don't get to this stuff. So I'm just going to share it like, okay, it's a general product, but I'm also going to let you know that every investing potential comes from your standpoint of every of your investing comes from your standpoint of potential. I need everybody to type potential on the chat. So what I'm going to share with you, I'm not going to share with you how you're going to make money. I want to share with you how you can see the potential of making money so you can know how to make money. Does that make sense? Can we do that? So type potential on the chat. We have 2 products because I don't want you to miss out. And I will show you what I am doing at this point. Okay. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. Where is it? Where is this? Have I opened this? I've not opened it. I've not opened it. I hope this is big enough. People are still joining. Late comers. I hope everyone can see my screen. And you know what I'm trying to do on this? I'm trying to reduce. I don't want to engage in something. Can everyone see my screen? Man, people are still coming. Come on. Where is my chat? Okay. Beautiful. Is it big enough? At where is it big enough? That's let me increase it. Oh, this is okay. So our automation is basically a way of getting money to work for you while you are learning the skill. One of the things that have happened in this environment is people, because they are chasing money, they need something to get as incentive when you're running. It's just like running a race. Okay, there is 100 meter. The incentive is that you get to the end of the race. There's something you're getting applaud. You're almost there. So when people are trading and they're not getting incentive in trading, it makes trading difficult. One of the things we did in Power Nation is we created an investment opportunity for investors and also for traders. So is an opportunity that you can capitalize on. But at the end of the day, several of my calls I talked about who really capitalizes on investment opportunities and is successful. Investors. Now, if you are not an investor, one of the things you do is you do things that can get you to become an investor. And that is one product that will also have, but I'll be giving you details of the two products. So the first one is the AIP, which is the auto investment program. This is one of the products from our automated investing. I hope I'm not being too fast. Am I good? Am I good? All right, good. So automated investment is what we call your cash investment. Okay, this is really good for people who are investors. They have money set aside that can work for them. Okay, so what you do is we have what we call a copy trader. In the broker that we're using right now, we have what we call a copy trader. Our copy trading tool helps us to basically trade for you on our own. Okay, we can trade your money without necessarily getting access to your money. So it's a unified trading tool that gets you, when you register in the broker, you can fund your account. And because of that service of that broker, you can connect your account to our unique trading account. So when we trade our account and your account is connected, it will literally trade for you. That way we are trading for you, but not necessarily having your cash. So you're going to fund your broker, live account. Okay. What I did before was I thought to just want investors to take this charge. So our minimum investment you can start here was about $3,000. But before the launch, we thought through, and we wanted to give people an opportunity to start behaving like investors. Okay. And I'll talk a little bit about it maybe after I show the plan. I'm going to show you guys the potential. But people do not know how to people know how to save but do not know how to invest. All right. So this program gives you an opportunity to learn to invest, okay, in the place of saving, because I rather invest with my savings so that I get a return on my savings rather than no return on saving. I mean, if you agree with me. So this is a way to, the reason I lowered access is so people who are saving at this magnitude can get access to return on savings. Okay. But before I even move further, this is really one thing everybody should understand, because we're never really going to understand ourselves if you don't understand this. We are literally doing the work for you so that you can earn from leverage. The whole idea is this: you can learn from leverage. It is not an investment plan. This is a trading plan. It is trading. It's not an investment system. So we are trading. It means every trading activity is liable to two things. What are those two things? You guys type on the chat. Every trading activity is liable to two things. Okay? Profit and loss. Does that make sense? So when you come in here, you're not coming with the mindset that there is an investment program. No, there is a zero invest. You're not investing. You are leveraging over trading. So, and in trading, there are profit and loss. There are no guarantees. We lose and we win. Okay. So if you're that person that you're looking for guarantees, this is not a product for you. Okay. Because there is no guarantee for a return on investment, but there is a return on investment, but it doesn't have a stipulated guarantee. If you got this, say, I got this, I get it, so, and we can lose and we can win. The thing here is, because of our track record or because of what we are, what we do, all right, we win more than we lose. That doesn't mean we don't lose. But when you buy into this program, you're buying into both our wins and our losses. So I love to, if you guys have followed me for a while, because that is the only thing that protects my confidence. It's a whole lot of responsibility to cater for the profitability of people. This is an environment that we came into this year, and we've been grooming our progress. And one of the sensation is you don't know what you don't know how to do. Okay. and I'm someone who I know how to be profitable, but when it comes to responsibility, I am very responsible with people as well. And in that, I always tell people that when you come into environments like this, one of the things you want to look better at and be friends with is failing. Okay, because when you can accept failure, you would have every opportunity to win. So I'd advise everyone right now, do not address this opportunity as an investment opportunity, a trading opportunity. But the good thing is, rather than trade for yourself, would you allow someone who has credible results in trading to trade for you? That's the question. If the answer is yes, then what you just need to do ahead is what? Take out money you know you can save. Rather than save it, invest it so that you can get a return on your savings. Okay, so we have a minimum funding of $500. Okay, on this AIP, and you are funding your account. Okay, and the account will be connected. You'll be getting a code to connect, a link. So the first step is when you register with the broker, you fund your account. Okay, you're going to request the code. We're going to send you the code, and it's all totally free. All right, minimum funding is $500. Okay, it's a 1-year profit split, and the profit split is when profit is made in the account, you're going to earn 80%. All right, so I need everybody to put 80 if you got me. And the 20% is going to be what we call the service charge. And it is only on profit split. I said 80, someone is saying 90. Are you adding 10? Okay. Does this make sense? So that is the service charge. And the thing here is, many of you don't know, when it comes to profit split, it can be done in several ways. But one of the ways that we and the broker did here is profit can only be taken when there is profit in the account. Kenry, what does that mean? So normally, like I've run some other brokers. One of the things their setup is when you say profit for every trade, it means if I take 5 trades and I win in 5 trades, there's going to be profit for every of those 5 trades. But when I lose 5 trades, nothing happens because there are no profit on losses. Okay. But the non-favorable side to that is the account can be on negative, but for every profit that I make, you're going to get a charge of that service charge. But one of the things we did with this one presently, right, because we wanted it to be 0% committed more to the service of the investor. So money can only be shared when you are on profit. Did you guys get that? If you got it, I said I got it. Okay. So let's say we're trading a $500 account, and our first 2 trades we had a negative and we are $60. So that's $440. Okay. I traded another trade and I made $50. That's $490. I'm not going to get a service charge on that $490. Because yeah, your account is not in profit. I'm only going to get a service charge when you're at above 500. That's a unique sensation that we did here just to favor the investor, okay, in case there are losses in the account. So we don't want to say we're making money off the account when the account is not in profit. How many of you love that? Okay. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. Beautiful. So that's about that. And the good thing is it comes at a no charge. This is to allow everyone, okay, who is within the trading environment to capitalize on saving on investing rather than saving with the banks. Okay. And I believe that's about this product. Okay. So you can start, no commitment of your fund. So you can make your profit, you can withdraw your profit. You have access to your profit, you have access to your money, you can make withdrawals today, you can fund today, you can add to it. You are 100% in charge of your capital. That saves the burden of, I gave my money to these people and I traded for me and they lost. I didn't know, I couldn't try it. Many things that are happening there in the space. Now you're 100% in control. If you got this with 100, that is about our AIP free investment program for everyone. So I told you guys are going to have access to a free program that you can invest your money, okay, and your money can work with you. It comes at no charge of connecting. You don't have to be a member of Pearl Nation. This is open to every human being that is willing to invest. So rather than save, okay, turn your savings to investing. That's what this product literally represents. Any questions so far on this? Again, I'm going to give room for question because the moment we have different tiers of this call. The moment I finish this, I move to the other one. The moment I finish that, we're moving into our trading. Okay, so I cannot. So I like to ask. All right, I spoke about the requirements. Do you all get the requirements? You all got the profit relationship split. You got the minimum account. And the biggest question is there any commitment I need to make to be able to have access to this? No commitment. Just get the broker. Now, for those of you in the US, you don't know. The only limitation is for those of you in the US, I think US and one other country, all right, this broker do not run a service in the US and in that particular Germany, I don't know, or Australia, I don't know. Okay, so you don't have access to use this broker. It's a broker service. Okay, we're only running this service through a broker, and you won't be able to have access to the service if you cannot register with the broker. So one of the things we do is you look for friends that are outside of that region and you get them to open an account for you with your details, with their details, and they send you the link. They can use your email, okay, so that you have access to the retrieving of the password, but they will use their detail for the verification. And that way you can have an account. That's one of the ways you can do this. But outside of that, that is one of the ways we're helping our members who are in these regions, okay, get access to this product. And yeah, it's you can actually subscribe to that plan. You know, that he first allowed EU. First allowed EU. What was that? Okay. Do those in Kenya have access? Yeah, those in Kenya's Africa. You say on this AIP program, did I get you right? It would be who will be doing the trading. Okay, so when you connect to the broker, you connect to the copy trading. It is not you that is going to be doing the trading. It's a copy trading service. Okay, we are trading for you. All right. Yeah, the broker is 10 trade. What about Cyprus? Cyprus, yeah, I think it's the home. Cyprus is the home of the broker. So it's allowed in it's allowed in Germany. I don't know about Germany. You can, when you want to register, you will see all of the, I think about just a few places that are not allowed. US, number one of them. Number one of all of one of them. US. Okay. I think US and Germany. I'm not sure if it's Germany or Australia, but you guys can actually ask. Okay. Is that, does that, can I move on? Okay. I answered every question. Simbo, you want to ask a question or is answered already? I actually did the general mute. You want to speak? Okay, I gave you access. You want to speak? You can unmute yourself.
Okay, Coach. Good evening to everyone. Can you hear me, Coach?
Yes, I can.
Okay, Coach. No, I just wanted to ask if the only withdrawal condition is the fact that you can only withdraw when the profits are over $500. Am I right?
No, there's no withdrawal condition. You can start today and take your account. You can remove, there are no withdrawal restriction. It's not a funded account, it's actually your capital. All right. That's why I call it savings.
Rather than withdraw anytime.
Is that?
So you can withdraw anytime when the profits are there.
Yeah, you can withdraw $20. You can fund $20 anytime. You can withdraw any amount. You can close your account, fund again. Yeah, you have 100% access control to your account. No lock period.
Okay. Okay, I got it, Coach. Okay.
All right, beautiful. I think that everybody got that as well. That's why I gave room for everybody to ask a question so that we know. Okay, is there a risk to reward? There are no risks to reward. Okay, it's there are no plan. So just take it like that. Okay, we're basically trading based on our normal trading plan. Okay, and if you followed me for a while, you know how I trade. Okay, that's why I say don't treat this like an investment. Don't treat it with an expectation. of a certain price. When we do profit, you're going to see profit. If you don't see profit, close it. That's why you're in charge. Okay. I don't want to give anybody promises. That's what one of the things I'm trying to do right now is not to promise you, but to give you an opportunity for you to train yourself to be an investor. Okay. So if you leave your money in the bank, it does not yield money for you. But if you get into a program like this or buy a coin, or there's several ways you can make money. I'm just trying to give you one opportunity to make money for you, okay, without you being the one getting the experience to trade. All right. Does that make sense? So when you start seeing the potential, and I'm going to show you a potential out, a potential. Okay, at the end of this, I'm going to show what we call a potential outcome when you have something running for you in this manner. Okay, but I don't want to do it now. I want to do it after I talked about the other one. So the other product is basically for those people who are in our program. Okay. Just a moment. Okay, so a mistake was done. This was duplicated. It wasn't supposed to be like this. So the other program is basically it's a legacy product to cause you to be a 6-7 figure income earner, all right, within the space of 2 to 3 years. All right, it's a product service that we did for our members to help them invest without investing, okay, without having a liable income. So I'm going to share this. Many of you are going to get excited. Many of you want to start with Payout Nation because of this, which I don't like. Okay, that's why I don't like to talk about it. But I'll share it because I promised I was going to do so. So where are you? Okay, this is you. People just like money too much. So a few details are different here. But this is a few details are different. I've corrected. So this used to be the 3 products we have, but now I'm going to talk about the auto-funded investment portfolio. It's our second product. And what it means is it's called the AFIP. You have access to get a funded account portfolio with us through our copy trading system. This magnifies your potential of profit, okay, when you go through the access of a prop firm. Okay, or you use access of a funded account. So with our broker right now, you can get access to a $10,000 account with $300, or a $30,000 account with $900, or a $270,000 account with $2,700. You can actually do these 3 portfolio within our system, within our AFIP program. And the profit split on this account is in 3 tiers. When you get a funded account, okay, the broker gives you the live funds, but whatsoever profit that you make, they take 30% on the prop firm. So that is the first profit split. It goes to the broker. Okay. Now, what is remaining is now 70%. So one of the things we did is on your first withdrawal split, you're going to get 35%. While the trader, okay, the copy trading gets 35%, which in terms relates to figures. When we're looking at figures, okay, 35% is 50% of the remaining 70%. So that's 35%. So if we have $1,000 and the broker takes $300, 35% will be $350. But I'm going to come to that. That is on your first withdrawal, you take 35%. And the reason is this. That's when we hit 10%. Okay, so there are a few details in here just to make the investor understand. The detail here is on the broker says you are going to get access to withdraw at some certain range, okay, at the end of the month, or when you do 10%. That is when the broker gives you access to make withdrawals on this plan. The broker controls the narratives because they are the ones who give the funds, okay? We are just the ones trading with the funds, but they own the funds. So when you come in here with this investment, there is no return of portfolio. The moment you get that account, it is sown. The only thing you have access to is profit. Put profit on the chart if you got that. Okay, so that is the difference between the AIP and the AFIP. You're using your money to buy another money. You're buying leverage. Okay, so that it is that leverage that you have access to. So you have to trade. When you make profit, they share the profit with you. But if you don't make profit, you cannot say, I need my account, I need my capital back. No capital. You got that, put 10 so that I can move forward. A lot of people don't get that. So you don't ask me tomorrow, hey, what's happening right now? Please, I want to stop this investing. I'll pursue you. You can't even do that if you're in my environment. That's why you have to be in my environment to get access to this. I can't do this with the crowd because there are a lot of Judas around. They can fight me. They'll fight you for no reason. Okay, and I'm not ready for that. I have so much. So good, all of you get it. So what happens here is we put a standard that when we do 10%, which is also changing right now, we're going to be doing profit split every month as long as it's above 5%. Okay, so every month starting in next year, we're going to be doing profit split at the end of every month. So even if it's 5%, we did is 7%, 6%, but as long as it is 5%, we're going to be doing profit split as from 5%. Does that make sense? Okay, so profit split is going to be 5%. So I just want you to, but on this, because of this explanation, I want you guys to have a picture because I just want to give you guys a mental picture. So the profit split is 30, 35, 35 on the first month. From the second month, okay, what you're going to be earning is 17%, 17.5% of the profit split. So this is the plan for your future. I'm not going to go in detail as to why this is very, very important, but you see it at the end of the call. So investors get 50% of their profit split on subsequent withdrawal, while 50% is taken to their portfolio. This portfolio is what we call the funded portfolio. So we are trading from a funded portfolio, all right? What we are doing with the funded portfolio, because the funded portfolio is owned by the broker, which is they give you leverage. But the whole idea is to give you a portfolio that is owned, that is controlled. All right, we want to be able to control the narratives of the portfolio. So one of the things we did is rather than, so the first month is to give you your capital. That is the whole idea of the 35%. Initially, what you're taking, all right, is the 17.5 because it's a funded prop. And if you look at that right now, move it here, you see an example here. I just want to go into the example, okay, because this is where people get, if I don't do that, people start asking questions too much. All right, so when you start with a $10,000 trading account, you invest $300 to get a $10,000 trading account. So let's say we hit our first 10% profit. Okay, let's say in 2 months or 3 months, we hit our first 10% profit. What do you get? You get, that is a 10% of $10,000 is $1,000. Are we following? Put 5 on the chart. So on $1,000, what is the first responsibility? The broker takes, on every withdrawal, the broker takes 30%, which is $300. And you take 35%, which is $350. Okay, and $350 goes to what? The automation. So how much have you made for a 10%, first 10% profit split? How much have you made? $350. What was your initial deposit? $300. So have you made your capital back? Put tracking if you're tracking. So the whole idea of the 35% was so that in your first month, you get access to your capital. So every other activity is what we call a return on investment continuous at no risk. So that is the idea of this. But we didn't just stop there. Rather than giving you 17.5% on your subsequent month, we actually duplicated the rest 17.5 in an investment portfolio on ECN account. Okay, ECN account is the first AIP. That is controlled. That is the wealth. Okay, so and at $1,000, so whatsoever that is going into, as you're doing withdrawals at every 5% or at the end of the month, 17.5 of the profit share goes to an ECN account that will be created for you in your name as a legacy investment portfolio for life. And what does that represent? Okay, so this is just an example on the second subsequent month. Okay, when you make withdrawal, we do 10%. 175 comes to you, 300 goes to the broker, while 175 is kept for your ECN account. And when it gets to $1,000, okay, it will now be created as an account, okay, under your membership and your name. To this point, do we track? You know, I've done this several times. You know, I'm a little I'm a little slow today. Okay, I've done this several times, but I found out that a lot of people still don't understand. Okay, after I've done this, and I'll assume they do, but I'm not doing that today. So the first is the first month you get 35%. The subsequent month you get 17.5. Why 17.5 goes to your what? Your portfolio for ECN account. So now you have two accounts simultaneously when you get to $1,000. And I'm going to show you. All right. So this is just to show how to connect. So how do you connect to this account? All right. Now the difference between the AIP and the AIT is that the AIP, which is the first one I showed you, it's your own account. It's an ECN account, so you can open it in the broker. You connect your name, and it's you fund your account. It's for you. But the AFIP, okay, it's because of its funded uniqueness. And in a funded account, there are no profit splits. The broker didn't allow a profit split. What it means is, if I get you can connect a funded account to a copy trading, but there are no profit splits. So we cannot run that service, okay, if it is funded from your end. Okay, what it means is, if it is funded from your end, we would have to be begging you to send us the money that we made for you. How many of you think that is good? That will not cost wahala, right? Somebody will not tell me tomorrow, oh, something happened. I just took my son to the clinic, and that's the same time withdrawal came in. And I just, okay, don't worry, you take the next one. I'll send you the next one. Okay. You know, something just happened, you know, Cambridge. They know how to direct message. Just send me a DM. Oh, I received my withdrawal. Thank you very much. You know, but you know, so there is no way to control the narratives of, you know, the split when it is of that nature. And another thing is, you know, officially from the standpoint of control when it comes to withdrawals, it's going to be a challenge having multiple withdrawals at multiple times. When we grow so much as a community, there's always a challenge of withdrawals when it is many. Okay. So we thereby apply to a pool funding system. So when you come in, you choose the account, same returns, same, you're buying the account, but you're not buying it in your account, you're buying it in the pool account. So when you fund, okay, you register, there's a link you're going to be given to register. You register, you fund. If it's 900, that gives you a 30K access. If it is 300, that gives you a 10K access. So when the account hits, and the way we did it is, you're going to get a unique number of what your account is in our portfolio. So that is where you're going to be earning from. So whenever you're going to be seeing, whenever we do profit, all right, you're going to see that particular account, whatever money it is, you know that this is what you are entitled to. Okay. And whenever it hits 5%, you are going to know. So there's going to be an accountability system, okay, to show you what account, all right, you belong to in our pool. And when you make withdrawal, the same service of withdrawal, you're going to be getting 35% of the profit split, okay, and everything. But it's not just going to be in your account. Is this, do you guys get this? So that is the only difference. That's the difference between the AIP and the AFIP. Does it make sense? And do you guys know why it makes sense? We did it like that. Okay. If I move forward. Is actually, what part of it do I come again? So I don't go and come from the bus stop when you are waiting for me from the junction. What part? The funded account. Okay, so should I explain the funded account, or I should explain the narratives of the funded? Okay, let me say it like this. It's stressing me. I think I know about this trade. That's why I've been trying to avoid it. Okay, so the AFIP is the AIP non-membership program. Yeah, the AIP is non-membership, open to everyone. You have access fully to your account, anyone. All right, but the AFIP is a membership. If I was talking to my members, I wouldn't, they know I'm not going to be as detailed. This thing I'm doing right now, it's not going to be needed. But I'm trying to language based on the public. All right, everyone is here right now. So the funded, I first explained the funded program. So the funded program is when you buy account with a broker, okay, there's a no return policy. So you take a 300, so the broker has different funded systems, starting from 3,000, starting from 10,000, going to 10,000 to 30,000 to 90,000 to 270,000, all the way to 500,000. Okay, but what we're using for our program is from 10,000 to 90,000. So those are the three accounts you can connect to our copy for our automation. And now, what is the program of our automation? There are 3 tiers profit split. Should I go to the slide again, or you guys are getting it like this? Okay, we actually created a new slide, but it is not updated. So it was duplicated. It wasn't updated there. So I believe I'm going to be doing a short video just to talk about this automation, but I'm just doing this call so that we can take questions. If there's no, I can do that here. Are you getting what I'm saying right now? Let me know if you're getting it. So there are 3 tiers of profit split on the funded account. Okay. First is 30% goes to the broker for every withdrawal on every profit you do. 30% goes to the broker. What is now shared between investor and trader is the rest 70%. So 35% comes to you, while 35% goes to the automation. Does that make sense? Is that clear? And that happens on the first month. For the purpose of every investor on the first profit split of 10% gets their capital back. That's the whole idea of giving the 30%. When it comes to trading, 2 things are involved. In trading, normally, just like the funded system, the trader gets the highest percentage. So when you fund an account like the AIP, the relationship between the AIP is you are the trader, you are the investor and trader. So they don't take anything because you are the investor and trader. Are you getting it? You fund your account, you are the investor, and you are also the one trading. So they don't take anything. So the broker don't take anything because they didn't give you anything. Okay, so that relationship is that is why we gave you 80%, because you are the investor and we just traded on it because we did not. Now, when it comes to the funded account, you are not the investor. You leverage over investing. And on the norm, when you get an account from a broker, broker gives you fund, okay, and they share profit with you because you are the trader. They are the investors. So they take 30%. The trader takes the high amount. So in this term right now, you are not the trader. You are now leveraging over trading. And traders always take the highest percent. Okay, but one of the things we did is we made it in a way that your capital can safely come to you within your first withdrawal. So that is why we gave you your 30%, because we want this product to be a run-free portfolio product at no cost to you. The only cost that may occur is when in the first month before profit split, there was an incurred loss. That is the only time you're going to incur loss. But the moment you make profit, we do 10%, you are entirely running an account, huge account of that amount in safe zone. So that is one of the reasons we gave you a first profit split of 10% to give you your capital back. What business are you going to do and you get your capital back in the first month? Okay, if you're not the one trading. Does this make sense to everyone? So that is the whole idea while we did this form of investing, to make traders invest while they are learning the skill, they can invest. I call this investing because you're leveraging. Okay, and the potential is crazy. I've not even come to the side of the potential. I'm already sweating like this. Okay. To explain things to non-members is hard though. All right, but I did you guys get this? Put 100 if you got this right now. So that is the profit split. Now the legacy product in it is within. Okay, I'll say this right now. Cambry, what are your intentions? You will see it when I show you the next slide. What are your intentions? I'm gonna few. What year did you start? Okay. All right, man. What year did you start investing? What was the first year you invested in something? This whole idea, this product is to make you an investor. Okay, from learning investing to make you an investor over a period of 2 years, and I'll show you the potential. What year was your first investing in any form of investing? If you remember the year, you don't remember what you withdrew as a return on investment, and you cannot remember what you used it for. Am I correct? I mean, is that true? Okay, there are programs that could give you a return on investing, but one of the things that happened now, I'm going into a mind part right now so that you guys can understand the intention of our product. We don't just want to give you offers that would help you to earn. We want to give you offers that will help you earn and become at the same time. You have to become the person who retains wealth. Earning does not help you retain wealth. So giving you a return on investment, 20%, 10% of the, if we decide to give you all of it, what's going to happen over time? We do not have an impact in you, because 1 year later, most of you would have eaten or spent all your withdrawing. You'd have used to, there's always a problem waiting to solve. Okay, so there is no true impact. But one of the things we did that helped us, okay, you know what? Let's help you invest and give you a legacy product that is going to be for life. Now, when I say for life, because it is not your product, we made it our product for you. So that makes you, it gives you a membership with value. So it is not your money. It is our money in your name. We created that product for you, so you could know you have something because you attempted investing. It's like you bought a stock or you bought a share of something. You now have a membership earning for life. So the moment you get an AIP, all right, which is the next slide, and you get your withdrawal out, you've made your profit. Every other thing we're doing from our end. Profitability, we're doing from our end. And what we're supposed to take, we are offering is at an account for you in ECN. Now, that ECN account is a real live account. The money withdrawn is being put in that account and traded. And your portion of earning, now in the ECN, you're going to be earning 70% of the profit of that ECN account. Okay? Why 30% goes to the what? Automation. But 70% comes to you plus the 17.5%. So it's a two portfolio you're going to be earning, but there's something that I want to show you. All right, on the ECN that I want everybody to see and cry. It's called potential. Where is it? Okay, beautiful. So we have two portfolios. This is just to show you, we did a wrap up to show you what the future of saving a bit of money could do for you. So I have a 30K account. I did this on a 30K account. Okay, so people can see what a 1 year plan, 2 year plan, 5 year plan could be if you have an opportunity of saving a bit of money. So you know the AFIP You can only get an AFIP account when you've gotten your capital out. You can never get an ECN account when you have not made your capital out. Am I correct? Do we all get that? Or I put 10. So this is a full investment plan at no cost, at zero cost. Okay. So the first cost is for you to start and get your first withdrawal. If it takes you 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, fine. 4 months, 5 months, fine. But the moment you get that first withdrawal, every other plan, all right, is a free plan. Now, this is why people still join, or is it that they are leaving and they're coming, they're distracting me? Okay. Should I close the meeting? All right. So, because these people that are coming right now will be the people asking me questions, and I will not answer them. Please, you guys, anybody you are accepting right now, don't allow them ask me questions. I will not answer them. So, this is a compound account. So, for the 30K account, okay, I did a plan for 5% monthly. So, the 30K account, different from the 10K, 30K earns $1,050 for a 35% split. That is what you earn. To invest a 30K, you invest 900. Okay. And if a 30K account does 10%, it's $3,000. 900 goes to the broker. Why the 35% is 1,050, 1,050. So the first withdrawal, you get 1,050. The second withdrawal, all right, you get 525. Why 525 goes to the AFIP, which means on the third withdrawal, all right, you have a complete account on AFIP, which is ECN, which is 1,050. Okay, put tracking if you're getting that. I just did this breakdown to show you what a 1 year compound. You know, on the first account, funded account, you're going to also be getting on every split. So if we do 5%, you're going to be getting $525 paid to you. But I just did this to show you this is a potential. So you don't treat it as an investing return. No, it's a potential to raise your mind to see the possibility of you having something of this nature. So on 5% monthly, I did this. This is to show you where it came from. So this is it. If you go to, there's a website, I'll probably show you. I'll show you the website. So I did 1,050 on the ECN account, 5% monthly, okay, for 1 year period, which is 12 months. And I did 525. You know, for every of the split that happens on the funded account, you get 525. So I did 525 for every split. So this is just a run-up. 525 added for every split. So I did it like a monthly thing, but it's actually 12 splits. What it means is 12 split, not really monthly calendar. For every 12 split, you get 525. Are you guys getting it? Put 10 on the chat. So let's remove the picture, because the question you're going to ask me, so I'm going to be getting 525 every, I'll disappoint you. The answer is no, it's not every month. It's every split. But the only way I can get the calculation on this website is to put it as a month. Do you guys get that? I'm eradicating some incoming questions. I know you guys like monthly, like salary. The way you like salary, you like everything to be on a monthly calendar. All right. So you can plan on it. Are you following? If I'm not getting reply, I'm getting bored. You are the reason I'm doing this. Or am I frozen? I can see Juliet moving. I can see Madam Konyi moving as well. So I'm not frozen. Okay. You guys are following. Beautiful. So 525 is added every month plus the profit that is made when we do profit. So if it is 5% profit, so on the first month we get 1,050. Okay, with the next split, 575 is added to it. If 5% of that is made is $52. Okay, that is what you're going to earn, which is 5%. So that is your earning. Now, when you look, you are not taking anything out because you're supposed to get 70% of this amount. But you did this, we did this compounding for a year. Okay, you didn't take anything out because now you're earning 525 from the other one. So why you can say, okay, you know what? I want to keep this for the next 1 year. It's still there. Now, if you compound for a year, a 1,050 will become 10,245. That's after you've earned 525 times 12. on the other account. I don't know if you think this makes sense. Put sense. You grab this, put I get. Now, this is 1 year. 1 year is insignificant when it comes to investing. Okay. Some of you don't have a picture of your 5-year, what you should have invested in 5 years. I did a plan for 5 years. All right. And this is what it came up to. Same investing compounded for 5 years. The first year, second year, third year, fourth year, 5 years of compounding. And in the total of 5 years, from the funded account, you would have earned $32,000 for 5 years. But this is what your account would have compounded to. Now imagine if this account trades and you are earning 10% of this would be what? $20,000. You're taking 70%, what would that be? That's not all. This is another thing I wanted you guys to see. For those of you who say, Henry, I don't know if I'm going to die next year or next 2 years. Come on now, calm down. This one that I'm seeing, let me be having a plan. I'm just saying that nobody's going to die. So we did a 3-month plan. This is just to show you potential for 3 months. You're making withdrawals for 3 months. So every 3 months, you're making withdrawals. So 3 months, 150, deposit one. A total earning is going to be $245. So if your investor is taking 70%, you're going to be earning 170. That's your 3 months, what you withdraw. Okay. Your 6 months, you're going to withdraw 345. 9 months, 520. All the way to 5 years, this is what you would have withdrawn in 5 years. And this is what you're going to have in your portfolio. Potential. Is this now making sense to you? What is your commitment? Your commitment was a one-time $900. And this is going to be your future, because now the only thing you're taking from this is the earning. Yes, you have a potential earning. So if you leave it for 10 years, it's growing. It's increasing your income. Okay. And you have something, it's like buying a share for life. None of it makes sense to you. So if you decide to want to make withdrawals every month on both, it's on you. But I'm just trying to tell you how to increase the potential of your earning by compounding. Now you have something to compound. But the most unique and beautiful thing is, how did it get started? You funded an account, okay, and profit was made on that account. So as long as profit is made, that is the life that is possible. You can turn before you become an investor, you have to be thinking of tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. But our strategy gives you an opportunity to be an investor with as low as $300, okay, $900. Now, I know I'm not with a lot of members, but it's something that I did by the Spirit a couple of weeks ago. And I say that to everyone. The people who really make success out of investing are those who take the highest level of risk. So while most of you, the approach you're going to be using is, let me try the waters. Successful people want to sink in the input. They want to sink based on the potential. Why you want to try the waters? So this is how some of you are going to approach this. You know what? Okay, let me get an account and see how it goes. True, that is unique and beautiful. Okay, but whatever the outcome is, and you make your first withdrawal, for someone who sinks in, imagine you give yourself a priority of a 6-month or a year plan of accumulating investing. Okay, so imagine you have 5 portfolio running on a $900 account, and profit split is being made on 5 portfolio. In the next 2 or 3 years, what are you going to be looking at? It's still the same offer you can test, okay, or you can invest. So just like buying a coin, if you knew Ripple or Bitcoin was going to move almost 150% over the last 7 months, how many Bitcoin would you have bought? Are you guys getting what I'm trying to tell you? One thing is certain. this product, and I'm saying this, it's a guarantee to me, not you. Okay. For if you know me, I've never failed on anything, have I? Since you know me, have I failed on anything? I don't fail because every product I have are driven by God. So, and I know what this product, we launched Payward Nation and you guys saw. Payward Nation was an idea. It came out of challenges, but it launched and it has changed lives. And you guys are yet to even see what it's doing. And this is a tool that God, we're generating wealth for people who deserve it. You know, and sometimes the people that are deserving are not those that are actually really wise. That is what is called grace. Okay. But it takes education to manage grace. You need to know grace to manage it. And one of the things I'm just trying to do is to equip you to take action, not like a poor person or a curious and anxious person, but someone who believes that, okay, you know what? Action changes everything. So if you knew, the best I can tell you that if you knew Bitcoin was going to be 150%, how many Bitcoins you have bought? I believe every of your answers right now is going to be, wow, I would have put all my money in Bitcoin. You don't have to be that unwise. What you can do right now is see the potential of this thing, check your investing life, begin to accumulate, have the mindset of accumulation more than withdrawals. Did you guys get me? Have the mindset of accumulation more than withdrawals. So the beautiful thing is, let's say you have $3,000 or $5,000. Okay, I won't tell you to come and put your $5,000 here, but you have to look at that $5,000 and say, okay, you know what is the saving out of this 5,000? Why should I put this 5,000 in the bank? I can cut it into, leave some for family or run it, whatever it is, and I invest this. And as the outcome is coming, you have a plan. I wasn't supposed to say this to the public, but I'm already on it. I cannot stay on it. I can. You have a plan. Your first month gives you your capital back. Don't go eat your capital. What you do, all right, if you've gotten your capital back, divide it into two. Wait for the next one, okay, and add it together. So in 4 withdrawals, you've gotten 4 portions. And you've had your capital, reinvest. Now you have more than your capital. Accumulate for a period of 6 months to 1 year. So you can say in the next 2 years, I have a portfolio of 9, 10, $900 account. Imagine if in 1 or 2 years, you are withdrawing for every split we do, you're withdrawing from 9 account of 900,000 of 30,000. Or 10 account of 30,000 over the next 2 years, how much will be your portfolio? Just think about it. When 10% is done, it's what you get in a $900 account is $1,050. Okay, so which means if the profit splits, 17.5 will be 525. Do the calculation of 525 times 10. How much is that? That's $5,250 in 2 years. If you're earning that for every profit split, so let's say it takes a month, would you be a different person in 2 years? And you still have the portfolio. Imagine if you have 10, the potential I just showed you right now times a year, 10 of it running simultaneously. That's how you accumulate wealth. That's how you accumulate wealth. So I'm not going to tell you have the consciousness of, okay, you know what? Let me just be safe. No, this is not a time to be safe. This is a time to risk. So, and I'm not also saying it to not be wise in your risk, but understand this potential and take advantage of it as big as you can. Okay? Don't have the withdrawing fear mindset, but accumulating mindset. We are traders with dignity. I try my best, okay, to be someone who's safeguarding when it comes to investing. And it's really putting me at low earning, okay? It's not putting me at my best potential but I'm more about capital preservation than ta-ta-ta. I'm not that ta-ta-ta kind of human being. I'm a capital preserve trader. So I know it's limiting my potential, but because I really want this for people, okay, I'm giving us a best opportunity to tap into the world of wealth, okay, just by what? Smart decision. Does it make sense? Is it clear to everyone now? All right. Any questions so far? So the other thing that I said I was going to do, show you guys on, that would be on Chrome. Okay. So this is it. So this is the website that I use. So you can see the calculator. So let's say you start with a $500 account on the AIP. Okay. And we are doing what did I do wrong? 1 year, 0 months, 12 months. Okay, it showed now. Okay, what you're going to make in total is how much? $712. You make in a year at 3%. Okay, compounding, you're going to make $712 for 500. Now, if you remove 20% of this, you would have doubled your capital in 1 year from the automation at a low expectation of 3%. Okay, you put it at 5, it's going to be different. But I'm just trying to show every one of you the power of compounding. It's outrageously beautiful when you have something you can compound and you can leave. So rather than leave that money in the bank, put it somewhere you can get a return, even if it's small, because the bank will never give you this in a year when you put $500. Would they? You will never get $700, $600. If you take 20% of this, is how much? All right. And I'm saying this to say something that I've not said because a lot of people are curious too. Why is this small? Are you guys still with me? Are you guys still with me? So this is the power of potential. Now imagine, to cut many expectations off. Imagine you have a plan that does 10% monthly. Now I'm talking to traders right now. You see that it increases by the plan. Not only do we have this showing you, there are members right now, they've done more than 10% of their capital within a month. Not only are we helping you do this, we're also showing you how you can be this productive. So I'm not just showing you what you can earn. I'm showing you what you will know how to earn by yourself. So it's an empowerment to you, but helping you with that empowerment on the sideline while you grow. Does this make sense? And if the sense is perfect, all right, I put P on the chart. Do anything you can in life to compound your income till you have a sustainable compounded income that you can withdraw from. Take the next 2-3 years to build portfolio so that when you start withdrawing, you're not going to know you're withdrawing. It's going to be a lifestyle. I told my team that over the next, between now and May next year, my goal, okay, is to run on my personal trading. And that's what I said. I just told you guys on the call. Okay, 10Trade is offering buy one, get equivalent accounts right now. You get one account. So let's say you get a 10K account, you're going to get a 10K evaluation. You get a 30K account, you know what that means, okay? Accumulate as many accounts as you can. And you have a service in 10Trade that you can connect all your accounts and you can trade it as one. So you don't have to trade multiple. Imagine you have 5 accounts, okay, of 30K, and you're running and you're making just 3% profit on one account. Run it times 3. How people make crazy money is not in the volume of stressing yourself to make much. It's in the strategy of compounding accounts. And 10Trade really gives traders that opportunity. Take advantage of it and give yourself a timeline. That's one of the things I'll be doing with you in this course. You can't just come into my environment and as a trader, you don't have a portfolio of 10,000 and you're thinking of withdrawals when you can accumulate. Am I making sense? You should be thinking of protective accumulation before withdrawals, because if you don't have it, you don't have it. You have to build it. Does this make sense? Any questions so far? So that's about our time on automation. Okay. Is the automation clear? So what are the different brokers in the US that can do there is no broker in the US that can run any brokerage service, okay, within our space right now that run any of this service. It is not allowed in the jurisdiction of the United States law. Okay, it's a general US thing. They don't allow, okay, this type of service. Coach, do we have to register on broker with the same email address that we use for Payout Nation? No, when you're in this already, it depends on what you want to do. If you already have a broker and you want to do the AIP, you don't have to get another broker. You just fund that broker because you're already connected to our link, our trading link on the broker. You have access to us already. What you just do is fund your broker. We'll send you what to connect to for the AIP. But if you're doing the you don't need your broker. You don't need your account for the AIP. So anyone, even if you're in the US, wherever country you are, if you want to connect as a member, if you want to connect to the AIP, you don't need to be in the broker. Okay, it is done from our end. All you just need to do is get access to withdrawals. So if you're in the US, you can actually be in our AIP program, but you have to be a member of Payout Nation to get access to our AFIP. Okay, is automation to buy one, get one free? No, that's not. That's the service of the broker. They are running a promo right now till December 31st. You buy even a $270,000 account, you get a $270,000 evaluation. Imagine you're just following our trades. Just dedicate yourself to instructions. You make a lot of money in this space. Any question? Let me take maybe one or two questions if I move to. I don't have too much charts to look at. So you guys are not doing many charts right now. I know Madam Konyi sent a chart. I think only three people. I gave you guys work to stress me and you refuse to stress me. I like the fact that you're not stressing me. So if I see only two charts, I look at two charts. That's it. It's going to be very quick. Okay. Does anybody have a question? Raise your hand if you have a question on the things I just explained. Okay. The most important thing is nobody has an excuse of not being a six-figure income earner in the next 2 to 3 years. Nobody here right now. You have an excuse. Okay. Great asks, what is AIP? When you watch this video, I believe you came in late. When you watch this video, it's actually recording on YouTube right now. If you go on my channel, watch this video, you're going to know what's AIP. Have I answered every question? Is that all? Can I move on? Everybody say move on. I need you to ask, because if you ask me questions about this, it's going to be very distracting. Okay, beautiful. Coach, I haven't heard any update since October on my automated account. All right. Have we given different updates on the automated account since October? I need the team to answer. On the automated account, have we given any, have I had meetings with you that I gave you guys an audit on the automated account? So I don't want to be the one to answer this question. I need everybody team to answer right now. So. Okay. So just to confirm, what you just need to do, sometimes we don't, I'm going to say this honestly, okay, as a team and as a leader and as a student as well. I listen, okay? When you are in an environment, there is a mode of communication. If you are not present for communication, if you miss meetings, you're not present. I understand that you can be busy and you can miss meetings, okay? When you do miss meetings, watch recordings. Before you come up to say you don't have this, watch record. If you do not have the time to watch recordings, reach out to any of the coaches or any of the students and ask. Okay? or reach out to myself and ask. I would always guide you to a meeting that I've done to give you updates. I don't think there's anybody that has reached out to me that I ignore. Is there anyone? Okay, I'm saying this openly. I would guide you unless you're not willing to be guided and you're not willing to do things the way we do things. Then it becomes, that is when you think you just said no right now, like we have not done it. And that makes everybody looks like, oh, we don't do it, but we have. Okay, just to confirm, those in the US cannot use both AIP and AFIP since there are no brokers here accepted. The AIP, the AFIP product does not require your broker. You can connect to the AFIP because it's a pool account. So you're not the one registered, it's registered under our account. You're just funding. What you're doing, the link you're going to be getting to register is to fund. Choose your account and fund. So when you choose your account and you fund, you're going to get an email, okay, of your account being funded and the number of your account. Okay. And in all of the meetings that I have done, I showed you guys the account. When I was in negative, I showed you. When I was in a bit of a profit, I showed you. So every one of you, when you come in, you're going to see the account. It cannot be taken. I cannot manipulate it because it is open. Every account of my broker right now is open, and you're going to get the link. So when you see your ID and you see the account, oh, okay, there's 5,000 there, there's 500 there. Okay, so I have broker takes. You can calculate it and know what is for you. Does that make sense? That is how transparent I am. You would have your number. So everybody, we have a list of everyone connected to each account. Does that make sense? Oh, man. I'm good. So you guys all get it now. So at this point in time, that is about our time. For those of you who came in for the automation, that is about our time. So all you just need to do is go register your broker. If you want to do the AFIP, go register your broker. The moment you register your broker, it is open. We'll give you the link to connect. If you go on, okay, hold on a bit. Let me see this right now. Just hold on. Let's see. If you go on the broker, you type, no, we'll give you the link. I cannot see it publicly. I'm recorded and live. I can't see it publicly here. We'll give you the link. The moment you register with the broker, giving it, it's actually open to everyone in the world. Okay, but one of the things that I'm doing is I'm guiding you the process on how to get the benefit from us. Okay, so that you don't get lost. When things are not happening, you don't get lost. So, but it's actually a free service and it's open to the public. Okay, so just go open, ask for the link to register your broker, to register the broker for the AI. I'm talking for the AIP. For the AFIP, don't even think of it. You have to be a member first, okay, before you can get access to that. So first is becoming a member, then you can get access to it from anywhere in the world. Okay, so with that being said, let's check our Discord. So some of you that are here that are already traders, you can benefit from what we want to do in the next couple of minutes. I only took one trade today. Before I slept, I saw one trade that looked good, and it was EA. I've not taught you the trading strategy, so I did not send it. So you don't ask me a question, Cambridge, how did you get that one now? It's not concept, no, there's something I'm working on. So USD JPY. Yeah, this is good. This is going to be the next retest. I like this. I'm looking forward for a retest here to move up. This happened to be a good concept. Now, the only thing I'm going to say about this is also a sell. If the market gets here right now, it's going to be a sell. Okay. So, but here is accumulation, market broke accumulation. We're going to expect that if the market needs to go up, it's going to come here. So let's look at USD JPY quickly. That was sent by Simbo, right? Where's my Chrome? So this was the trade that I took. I actually bought from here. I bought this candle. okay, and it's for something, but I won't tell you guys now. This thing is actually conceptualizing based on this move right now. There was supposed to be an outlaw, but all of the news that moved the market on BTC last week, BTC moves with AUD. The Australian dollar, okay, is affected by the move of BTC. All right. So hence we have this major move, which is far bigger, which is far almost, if you look at this move, it's almost a replica of this move, but this is a little bit deeper. Okay. This is almost equal to, not equal to this, but this is almost equal to this kind of move, which has shown a downward trend. Okay. So if this is a manipulation on the weekly, I don't think it is. Okay, so it's sold and closed. So it is not a manipulation. This market may tend to come down because it has closed a weekly below this area, which means it ought to, because the market broke here, retested here on the weekly. Okay, which means on the overall right now, this market is coming down. I could say this, all right. When you're looking at this pattern on, okay, why am I doing Euro AUD? I said I was good. Okay, because I said I traded it. Let me leave there for a little bit, just a little bit. So I wanted to show you guys USD JPY. So what are we looking at on USD JPY? So first, I give you guys, okay, a moment of accumulation, okay, breakout. If it retests here, market is going up. I have a concept. So this is the overall concept on USD JPY at the moment. Okay, this is the overall concept. Market is going to sell something around here. So we'll look here right now. Around here is going to be a concept. Let's see. Okay, it's looking dirty. Let me clean everything. So there are different approach to this market right now. Market has been trending down, creating peaks, peaks. So when you see this right now, you see clearly that the market has a trend on the downside. This is just normal trend. So if we have to pick a peak, this is a peak. All right, this is a peak, this is a peak. Now we look at another peak in the market. We have here and here. So this market is clearly trending down. You want to take it from this perspective, okay, it's clearly trending down, and let me put this together from the week perspective. I just want to do the week. Okay, so we're seeing a trend down, which means the next concept is going to be around here. So if you're looking here right now, what's going to be our point, our zone of interception we have here? This is a floor. Okay, so let's find that this is a floor, this is a floor, which happened to be a ceiling here. So this is a good area, all right, that the market is going to react. It may actually get up here. So this is a ceiling and this is also a floor. So that's our zone, okay, that the market could react. So that gives us here or here as our next area the market is going to, on a big run right now. These areas are going to be the areas of a sell on the long run for a swing downward continuation. So that is the concept, the sell concept, trend concept on USD JPY. But in between, there are activity for the market to go up. Okay, it has to play on a certain so you can see this market drove this backwards. So if you're looking at here right now, you might be having, yeah. So this is the zone of accumulation, of consolidation. So we have a consolidation zone. The market broke a consolidation, which means the next price action we're going to be looking at for right now for a buy is if market comes back to this consolidation, okay, we're going to be having what? A pull up on the other side. If that happens, we join the pull up. That's when we're going to buy this market. If it rejects, come here, rejects, okay, and open a new bullish candle on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, that's going to take the market all the way here, which is a good move. That's a lot of money. So I could put this to be the next buy. And if that happens, shouldn't be lower than this. That's a 45 pips to, yeah, the 252 pips. If that happens, that's a long run. It's going to be big. It's going to be big. Okay. It's going to be big. Another thing that has happened in this market right now, this is a previous floor, and market can touch that previous floor right now. Okay. And that's what is pushing it down. But which means the market comes here, your first TP shouldn't be beyond here. Okay. So the other one is the potential TP. So this is the next thing that I'm looking at for in USD JPY. Two opportunities, a price coming back to this zone, rejecting for the buy. Okay. Or the market comes in here. So these are the two areas of sell on USD JPY. Okay. That's sell on the upside. Now, if it wants to continue down, okay, it has to, we have to now look at this. This is one way I'm going to sell right now. This is a short one here. Okay. If market comes here, break this liquidity here, retest this area to confirm these peak areas for a sell. That is when I'm going to sell downwards to buy here. So this is going to be my next buy point. So if we're looking at USD JPY right now, this is going to be the next buy point. But for us to buy, we have to look at a confirming zone. So you can't see it here right now. We'll go to a daily. Where is an area the market can buy around here? Where has it bought before? Okay, there's an area here, there's a ceiling here, but I don't see a floor until probably I go, okay, there is a floor here. All right, so there's a floor, there's a ceiling. The market will always respond to what it has done before. So this market, when the market hits here, took price back over how many pips? So that's to tell you that that's a very strong area, over 200 pips. So it means there's a strong area here. And whenever you want to confirm a strong floor, also look at it if it was a ceiling. So that's also a ceiling area, which means it is a zone. Okay, so and if you're looking at it right now, which makes it this point of, so this makes it our point of buy. So if market comes here, we're going to be looking out for a buy. That's our next buy point on concept on USD JPY. Okay, so this is our buy point on concept. It's actually here. So I know where to buy USD JPY. I know where to sell USD JPY. The only responsibility I have in the market right now is to wait for my price to get fulfilled. Okay, that's the beauty of the concept strategy. It makes you know when to trade so you don't get too busy in the market. All right. So how many of you are excited about this? So I'm gonna send this in the group right now so we know what we're waiting for in USD JPY. USD JPY concept. Okay. Is this great? Everybody got that, right? So what was the next idea? So that this is GA, okay. Let's look at, yeah, GA is beautiful. GA is beautiful. Oh, this is Richard. Richard did this. Wow, that's amazing. That's beautiful. Okay, you did EA. This is a beautiful concept. I like it. That's good price point. You didn't do the floor. What if price decide to come to the floor? You didn't do the buy. You didn't do the reversal concept. Okay, you only did for the sell, which is good, but you did not do for the buy. Always make sure you saw what I did on USD right now. I did the buy. So it makes you know where the market is coming. The market can go both ways. Okay. Yes, it can go both ways. So you yeah, I'm gonna do EA. I'm getting to love EA. Okay, Alex dropped. What's this? Okay, GK. This is a very steep, it's a very steep sell. There's a very steep sell here. The market needs to continue. It will continue from here. Probably would have triggered and would have started going down. Yeah, I'll also look at GJ. Let's see what else. Potential EJ, they are all the same. So this is gonna, wow, this is gonna sell. This probably would have started selling. Based on this analysis, this probably would have started selling. Okay, another, oh, it's already activated. So let me quickly just look at, so this was EA. EA was perfect. Well, your EA was good. The only thing you did not add was your floor. All right. So let me do EA. EA is conceptualizing, very beautiful concept. You know, concept, you find 3 areas of 5 areas. It has beautiful. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is another one. Okay. So pick 2 points, you have it. You have this, which is good. Okay. And if you look at this right now, if I switch to 4-hour, you're going to find that I don't want to take this because why? It is trimming out. I rather take a 4-hour, let's see. Okay, so you can see that this is deep and this is deep. So I can take these 2 points to confirm, okay, the fall on the trend is falling. So this is good. Okay. Now, however you decide to take it, it's also good. If you decide to take it on the bullish side, all right, all you just need to watch out for is the potential. Okay, you can get trades on any of them. You just have to watch out for the potential. What does it mean, Kendrick? It means if a trade comes here right now, the reason I don't like, because it's almost like it's consolidating sideways. So I'd rather take a trade from here than to take a trade from here. Okay, but it also makes here valid. But the most important thing is this thing is getting to a sell point right now based on the what sell concept, which is a sell trend as well. And if you look at that cleanly well, you just have to look out for what a good price point. All right, so this was a floor. This was a floor that was a ceiling. Okay, what that means is market, this is a ceiling. Market will always respond to ceilings that are prior floors. So there's a prior floor here, okay, and a ceiling here, which is good. Let's see if we find something else in the past stronger. Okay, this is a very strong floor. This is a very strong floor, and it's also there's a strong ceiling point here. So this makes this zone valid. It's a valid zone. So it means at some point the market is going to start selling, okay, this zone. Very, very strong price point. So that is the zone we're waiting for a sell. It means if market comes here, just capitalize on price. So that is what I have. Okay, over the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 to 8 hours, we're going to be, this market would have reached this price point. Okay. So these are the areas you're going to find good market falling down. All right. Yeah, market can still come here. Market may see that's, but I don't see market just pulling up like that. It doesn't move like that. Okay. But if market comes here, we'll still probably have a sell point here. There's a floor and there's a ceiling point. So market may decide to push up, which also makes this area valid. Okay. If it pushes up to hit here, it's also valid. But I'm not sure. This is going to be the best point of sale. Okay. Because over the night, market may consolidate just to have an active move from here. That is going to be when we are looking at for, but I'm just going to put it, yeah. And the potential is good. So if you get a sell, I love potential because I always like to look at for where do we have the best potential. Here's 100. Okay, here's about 80. Okay, even if you decide to buy from somewhere around here, you're still going to have more than 50 pips. So either way, it's not bad if you buy from here. But I'm just saying I'm going to get more move from here to here than from here to here because of the potential. Okay, so that is for the buy. The sell will clearly look at so we have there's a clear buy from here. That was a clear ceiling from here. So I like this area, a previous ceiling and a present floor. So it's clearly we have that may not be immediate. So this is the concept, but I don't think price has passed this area. The next point is still below. This market may be somewhere around here. So I want to do something quickly. Let me put something around here. Okay. Or around here. Find that price point. Let's see what it is. We'll go to the past. Okay. Yes, we have a ceiling here and we have several levels of floor here. Okay, there is a floor here. The next floor is here. There's a floor level here. So let's take it down a little bit. I think, yeah. So rather than this up, we take the lower one, which is here. Good. So that is about the price action that can take. Yes. So here's a good offer. We have a better offer here and here than this. So let me take this out. Take this out. So this is our next price point. Okay, so that is what we have over the course of the week. Market is going to trigger here for a beautiful concept reversal buy, and here's going to be a trend concept. So either way, and just understand this as well. If a strange momentum pushes the market might have a breakout, and when that happens, you're going to be looking for a very bullish buy, to continue this market on the upside. That is the outlook. All right, so. And it has a very strong potential for an outlaw. Okay. Is this good or great? So that is EA. I'm dropping EA now on our trade chart. EA price point. If you have any question, you can throw it on the chat. So yeah, legacy. I've looked at UJ, my guy, my money friend. Okay. So GJ has, let's delete all of this right now. GJ has good movement. Market has replicated this floor. I told you about peak. It's done it. Okay, yes, we have two price point here. We have another one here. It's either you want to choose. Let me look at 4 hours. There's concept, but it's steep. It's a steep concept, which means like Alex did, this is the concept. If you're taking this type of, this would have been it. All right, for me to have a very sound one. For me, if I'm doing this type, this is what I do. Okay, but if you are doing this, okay, which also falls in the trend, okay, which means price hits here, is gonna have a fall on the continuation, because although overall weekly, this guy is falling down, which means the market is selling. This guy is gonna drop. So you look for every opportunity of his drop and you drop it. So you can see now, one thing a lot of sell. Can you see that the weekly candle is different from the 4-hour candle? Okay, is above your concept, but if you're looking at it in a 1 hour, it's below, right? You can see the trick. Many of you didn't know this. Okay, you're looking at it right now, it's below, but when you look at it on the weekly, it's above. You know, and it means it has the power to also go up. So me, I would love the market to come here for a beautiful drop down, but it may not, and will start shrinking down. Either way, there's a valid set. What point do I drop it? So there's a ceiling here, there's a ceiling here, which means if market comes here, all right, there's going to be a drop, which activates what Alex was trying to give you guys there. So this is a valid set. If it comes back, this repetition is going to be valid, all right, for a sell, which also gives this a liable sell point. Okay, when market makes a decision to come here or do here. Okay, both are valid as well. So these are going to be my sell points on GBP JPY, but this is the most recent and closest one. So let me see if I can put an alarm on this one. GBP JPY is really dropping. Okay, it's on a drop spree. Nothing will keep this, will keep going down. All right, but so let's see if I can trade this body. The next place to buy will be somewhere around here. Okay, this is gonna be a buy point. There's buy point here. So you can see we only have one, because the market is so high. We only have the next zone we have is here. Okay, this market has really gone up. It needs to come down. So we're looking at it right now. So the next buy point is going to be, yeah, here's good. Here's already passed. So here's the next point. And if we take this down, on GJ. Any questions so far? I think the only thing that I've not looked at, which I'm going to look at tomorrow, is GU. Okay, so these are the different price points of GJ, our money pair. So GJ, yeah, is good, but I don't think it's going to do it tonight. So price may actually come here. This is going to be the overall finest area to sell. Okay, and that is a major sell. That sell has a strong potential of, Jesus Christ. That's a beautiful spot area to get in on the market. Okay, I'll be looking out for that. It's a very beautiful concept of GJ. One of the things you can do, you can rewatch the video and see how I set it up and make sure you have this setup. Don't lose this setup. This is going to be money. I gave you guys GU last week and GU sold. How many of you made money on GU last week? And it's still selling because it's a peak point. I'll just give you guys this GJ concept. How many of you made money on GU? Who is still in the trade? I closed my trade actually. You know, when you see money that you like and you just want to close out on the week. I love what I was having and I close out on the week. Okay. You're still in the trade or you did make money. Okay. Because why? I told you guys about a peak point 2 weeks ago. The market ignored the peak point, but came. And I wasn't on the session. I just sent it. I said, wow, the market is there. This is GU. So every analysis I do, they are valid till they hit. So I did this analysis. This was the harmonics I gave you guys. And I told you guys that this area was going to sell. This area was going to sell. And I even put the potential. Can you see how many pips this guy had done? Okay. And thank God I just gave you guys a pending order. I know at some point when the market hit, you guys were scared that this was going to stop loss, right? Right? But I knew the market was going to please. Either it plays out or it doesn't. And since it hit, we got in around here. Look at how many pips. This is 120 pips, sitting on 100 pips. And this market is still going to go down. But I left for a reason. Whenever it hits the major peak, it does it most times twice. So another place that I'm going to sell, okay, is here. This is a major area. So I'm looking forward for another big entry. I'm talking big entry to fully go down. And this going down is even going to break this. All right, it's going to come somewhere here. That's a major move. If you can hit it twice, okay. So I'm looking out for that. It has hit the peak. The next thing is going to hit this peak, which is why I put this area around here. I'm looking out for that. Or what's going to happen is it has already broke, retested this, which means it's ought to be going down. Okay. Or what's going to happen? It comes here, I'll buy to here, then sell down. So those are the different activity that's going to be happening. But this is the major one. Just like I showed you guys GJ right now, this is the major move for a set continuation. And so if you look, Cambridge, what is the set continuation? GU is at a peak point. This is a major peak point. The market hit it and sold. If you can catch a peak point one time, that is it. Okay. So cut it one time. And this is the whole of the harmonics. It means if we're coming down here, come on, this is over. It's a crazy amount of money. It's crazy. So this is what swing traders do. But I won't tell you to join right now because you'll be like committing suicide, account suicide. All right. Any questions so far? So I'm still looking out for the sales, but it's going to buy around here. So I'm going to be looking out for a buy because this is a accumulation, so it can hit here and continue, can even break. But those are the two contending points. I'm going to look more tomorrow in our session. Okay, you miss having your concept on GA. We'll do it tomorrow. You presently did. I think it's sitting more on accumulation than. But if EA has a concept, I think GA should also have a concept. But I'm tired. I don't want to do any concept again. All right. So you're joining for the first time. Congratulations. This is actually not your class. It's actually a class for you to see. But since I brought you guys in, I just needed to see. This is what I do every Monday with my students. Okay, this is one of our trading mentorship calls where I look at what they are doing, the assignment that I've given to them. Give me 2 charts that you're trading. Let me help you see it from my eyes. And that's what I've done on this session. So they're going to be trading the pair based on the knowledge that I just gave to them right now. And that is how they've mastered their own trading because I just oversee them. We do that every day. It's accountable trading. You know, it helps you put into perspective. Okay. We launched on Saturday to get into our program. You want to get into this trading mentorship program right now. You have a 6-month plan, okay, of $1,000 to get started. Okay, or you can get through our pre-academy for $150, you know, for 4 weeks. So that's the plan. You want to be accountable to mentorship, you have a decision to make. Okay, if you like what it is we do, this is the journey. Every of my students right now on a journey too. And I'd really love to help anybody who's interested in getting by. You want to make this trading work for you. There is just a path to go. It's not a gamble. It's a profession. And how deep you go really matters. Any questions so far? All right. Any overall questions since the session started? So we did 1 hour for Okay, and we're doing another, I said total of 2 hours, man. Can't really try it though. I'm really trying. I've got energy. Okay. Any questions so far? I have a question. Go ahead. You want to ask with voice or you want to type on the text? Should I unmute you? Okay, Bukola. Okay, let me just unmute. Let me give you guys access to unmute the mic. All right, go ahead. Oh, boy. Your mic is open but can't be heard.
Hello, can you hear me now, please?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good evening, coach. Good evening, everyone.
Right.
So I have a question about stop loss and take profits generally. So my question is, when you set your stop loss and take profit, do you just leave it that way until the trade is completed, or do you adjust? How do you monitor to ensure you don't lose your profit or something? Just want to understand that clearly.
Okay, that's a very beautiful question. And your stop loss is your risk measure. And there's what we call risk to reward in trading. So there's what now we have different approaches to risk measures. So what I normally do is when I get into a trade, my idea is to see the full potential of the trade. Now, a trade might have a full potential, but doesn't do it potentially the first time. Okay, a trade can move 100 pips and come back to entry and move 200 pips. So what are stop losses for? Stop losses are a measure of what you want to take per time. So what I do is, if I know a trade is going to do 200 pips, I understand that if I'm doing intraday and I'm using a 1 hour analysis, now this is deep, many of you will not understand, but your profit is dependent on the type of trading you're doing. If you want to swing, okay, your stop loss are deeper than you are scalping or intraday trading. So let's say I'm using a 1 hour analysis and I'm doing intraday. If my trade has moved 30 to 50 pips in profit, I should be taking TP1. If I'm doing intraday. Then if I want to swing, I can now move. This is what I do when I want to swing. Okay, if I know the trade has a potential for swing, this is what I do. So let's say I enter this trade and my stop loss is here. Now, daily is for the swing. This market is still going down. But this is what I want to show you that I do when I want to swing. So this is my entry. So let's say this was my entry. This was my stop loss. And the market has moved down here, created a high here. What I do is that I would move my stop loss, okay, to this floor. I'll move my stop loss here. I'm not putting it in profit yet, because this market might come here and move the other one, like I said just now. But if I want a tighter one, I say, okay, I like what I have. I've taken TP1, which is this area. So TP2 is to swing, TP1 is to intraday. That's how I trade that's how I maintain my gauge. If I enter TP2, it's for the potential of the trade. If TP1 is for that day. So I'll get in TP1 done. So my TP1 may be 1 to 1 or 1 to 2. Okay, in this case, this market moved almost 1 to 2. So that is, I've invested 1 to get 2 portions. So the other one may be a lesser risk, but a higher potential. So I can either make a decision to, you know what, trail it at every 100 pips, let it move. So the moment the trade gets here, so here's like 100 pips, okay, it's already in break even. So you can make it automatic if you're using a system trailing, but I rarely use a system. So what I do is I just look at what is the next high. So if you're looking at this trade right now, this is a high, and this trade is here. If I really want to protect this trade, okay, I'll put my stop loss here. That's protective stop loss. Okay, but if I want to really swing, I don't even need to bring my stop loss into break even. I'll just secure the entry. So that's about 5 pips in, and I'll leave this trade for the next 1 week, because that is going to play out all of this move. But if I bring it too close, You cannot use an intraday stop pattern to trade a swing trade. Many people, what they do is the moment it creates this, they'll put it above here, okay? And that is securing all of your trade. That's not swinging, you're securing. And just hope it goes down. But this trade has a potential of coming here. So if you really want to swing and you're not opportune to get in on the trade, you're not watching the trade, just put your stop loss here, okay? And allow the trade to run for the whole week. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You get that, right?
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Okay, good. Say please, are we having the recording? The recording is already live. I'm streaming live right now. This is live. I'm live. So if you go on my YouTube, you're gonna definitely get this video right now. It's public. Oh, some people are here on YouTube asking questions. Kudos to you. Indeed, you have track record. My question is, how can I start? How can I register? Oh, how do I? Wow, I'm even getting questions. I'm sorry, I've not been paying attention to you guys. Just message me on my Instagram at KenryMo. Okay, send me a message if you want to get started. I actually said what you need to get started. We have a 6-month plan. The 3-month plan actually ends tonight, so it's ending in the next 1 hour. So you have an opportunity. If you're registering now, you can actually register for 3 months. Okay, for 350. That's the last 3 months you're gonna have. Okay, minimum is gonna be 6 months. Starting from tomorrow, it's starting from the next 2 hours. It's gonna be 6-month plan. Okay, for $8,000, 1 year plan for $8,500. Okay, or you go through our pre-academy for $150. Our pre-academy gives you access to our 4-week trading course and mentorship, more about your success in trading than your being a trader. Okay, so that is what the Perfect Entry Traders course is all about. If you attend an event, you will know the value, and it's mind-blowing. And one of the things we're doing is you're getting an evaluation account of $3,000 when you get access to that course to start your journey. So after the course, if you make a decision to ride on your own, you would have everything equipped to be a lone trader, all right, to do things the right way. You can join our free community by if you complete the course. Everyone who completes the course have access to join our free community, okay, which maybe once a week we drop a signal that you could use to just keep growing your account while you prepare to be a student, or you prepare to get into real trading mentorship. Or you could get our app after the course and say, okay, you know what, I want to be on my own. I think I can do it alone. All right, that's you. You can get the app. The app is actually $150, yeah, to get started. And that's you. However you want to do this, it is you. Does that make sense? Is this the 150? Simple and clear. Is this the 150 course, the paid course? Yes, that same course you got in is the $150. You got in at an offer price. We listen. Okay, so you got in at the pioneering price. That is the offer for the foundation. All right, and remarkably, you took action, and that's a blessing. Okay, any more questions? I did answer the question for those of you on YouTube. Okay, you really want to get started, hit me on Instagram. My Instagram is IamKenry, okay, verified. No other person exists. And with that being said, super excited for having you guys. And the PET course starts in January, 6th of January. I prepared you guys for your next level of trading, okay? And let me tell you this. Trading is a journey within, not a journey outside, okay? You are bringing forth what you have. So what you're going to be getting is who you are. So I'm going to be making you see more of who you are so that you can change who you are to get what it is you deserve. That is what trading is about, okay? It's not really anything. It's nothing external. It's everything within. God bless you guys. Have a beautiful night. I'll see you guys on tomorrow's session. Tomorrow's session is also going to be open, okay? 2 p.m. session is our open mastery call. Invite as many people as you can, okay? Get every opportunity you have to just be part of our session. Those of you on the PET course right now, you guys have the opportunity through the PET course. You're going to be having access to some of my personal tradings with the community within that period. So your either way, just do everything you can to be in this environment, because I tell you, the success stories we're going to create, both in investing, automation, and your personal trading is going to be remarkable. But most importantly, you said it right with God, everything falls in place. Have a beautiful night.